Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. No one around. He's got space. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the way? A really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too.
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want to...
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Carr trying again after the pick. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Running behind center with Kamara. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Carr back to throw. Pass complete. Screenplay. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one run could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Bengals in possession. Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a... So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Burrow. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Butker knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Carr here from the gun. Taken in by Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. That's complete to Kamara. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Throwing again, it's Carr. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's second and goal. Throwing it again here. He's on. Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Burrow setting to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. All right, back to the ground game here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Brown on the carry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. He went out of bounds after a small gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Looking to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping. The ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Working quickly here. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. The back's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. Maybe on the comeback trail right now, if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 33 on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Brown. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that was. I got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He'll throw it. He beams one deep right side. It is caught at the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Brown again. And he drives this forward to the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Handoff headed left to Brown. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking the safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
Now, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.
Watch right.